This is really good. It's fantastic. It's banana-licious. Freakalicious. I don't know. What does Guy say?
It's off the hook. It's off the chain.
It's off the chain. It's blowing up.
Hi guys, welcome back to CJ's Keto Kitchen. I'm Sarah, and if you are looking for easy home-style recipes made ketogenic and low carb, then you have come to the right channel. And tonight we are going to be making a very fun recipe that you are going to go bananas over. It is low carb banana pudding. So come along with me and let's get started. So last summer, CJ and I made a trip to Georgia to visit his family. And while we were there, he bought this cookbook for me at the local gift shop. And I have been poring over it. One of my very favorite things is to try and change traditional recipes into low-carb ketogenic favorites. And that is what inspired this particular recipe, which is banana pudding. It's a very traditional Southern staple, but I have tried to make it low-carb. So the first thing that you're going to need is to make the banana pudding. So I am going to be using Jell-O brand sugar-free banana pudding. If you wanted to make your own pudding, you could, but I'm going for ease and simplicity here, and that's why I'm already using a ready-made product. I enjoy the banana flavor. If you don't want the banana flavor and you want to use vanilla and add a banana flavoring, that would also be an option, especially if you were going to try and use some kind of all-natural pudding. I do prefer the Jell-O brand, but that is my personal preference. You do whatever you would like. So to make our instant pudding, we are going to need 2 cups of very cold half and half. If you're not from the United States, half and half is half whole milk and half cream. So if you don't have access to half and half, you can combine those 2 ingredients in 1 cup ratios each. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this in and start using my hand mixer to get this incorporated. It's going to take about 2 minutes with your mixer to reach a soft set state, and that is what we are going for. Okay, we have our prepared instant banana cream pudding, and we are going to set that aside while we discuss our other ingredients. So the first thing that I am going to be using for the banana pudding is vanilla wafers. Vanilla or Nilla wafers are very traditional in banana pudding. And when we received the high-key vanilla wafers in our Keto Krate last month, I thought this would be perfect timing to make the banana pudding that I have been wanting to since I read it in the recipe book last summer. So that's what I'm going to be using. I bought mine on Amazon, and that will be linked in our favorites list, and it comes in a 3-pack form. If you do not want to do that, you can use any kind of low carb, low sugar cookie or crumb. I have already crushed mine up a bit to put it in layers for our puddings. The other thing that I'm going to be using is banana. And before you call the keto police, I'm going to be using a very small amount of banana. And if you will notice, the title of this video is Low Carb, No Sugar Banana Pudding. It is not keto, but it is a very, very small amount of banana. This is going to make 4 servings, and I have a half a banana here, so that's less than 1/8 of a banana for each individual serving. So your traditional large size banana is about 20 carbs, so it's going to be less than 2.5 carbs of banana per dessert. But if you want to omit the banana, then you absolutely can, but I am going to use it for ours. Now I am going to be making mine in individual dessert cups. So I have 2 different kinds here. I have the more parfait style. Then I also have just traditional custard cups. You can use anything that you would like. And as I stated before, this recipe is going to make 4 desserts. So I'm going to show you the assembly in my fancier parfait cups. So I like to start out with a layer of pudding on the bottom. You can, of course, layer however you would like, but I find that layering just a small bit of pudding on the bottom and then putting your other layers gets you that best conglomeration of your layers, because it's kind of nice for your vanilla wafers to get a bit soft. That's fairly traditional in banana pudding. So you can see that our instant pudding has soft set as it has been sitting here, and that's what we are looking for. I'm just going to take a serving spoon and start layering some of my banana pudding into the bottom of my parfait glasses. Now the next thing that I'm going to be adding is my vanilla wafer crumbs. If you wanted to use your cookies whole, I will show you what they look like, and I will be using a couple of cookies at the end for my garnish. But they are indeed little tiny vanilla wafers, and they're quite adorable. If you wanted to just place them, you could do that, but I wanted to crush mine a little bit so they would go a bit further for my 4 desserts. But of course, you do whatever you would like to do. I'm just going to start putting some of my crumbs into my cup. Next, I am going to start layering some of my banana. And remember, this is just a half of a sliced banana, and it is going to go over 4 of my desserts. So each dessert is going to only receive 1 layer of bananas. So as you can see, it's only about 5 slices of banana. But once again, if you don't want banana in yours, you don't have to. But bananas used to be one of my very favorite fruits. And so I think that it's worth the 5 slices of banana. But of course, you can do whatever you would like. So next, I am going to put another layer of our pudding on. And I'm just going to smooth that around. You can eat these right away if you'd like, but of course they do get better as they sit in the refrigerator. Okay, so there is our other pudding layer. I'm going to go ahead and make the others, and then I will be right back to show you the final flourish. So the last step to our pudding is going to be a little bit of fresh whipped cream on the top. So to do that, I'm going to be using a 1/2 cup of very cold heavy cream. Now I have put my stainless steel bowl into my freezer for a few minutes. It is incredibly cold. I also placed my whisk attachment into the freezer as well. That is a secret to getting really fluffy whipped cream, is making sure that everything is very cold. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this for a few minutes, and then I will add our other ingredients. Before we get too carried away and turn it into whipped cream, I'm going to add a little bit of sweetener. So I have about 2 teaspoons of granular sweetener, natural sweetener in here. I don't need it to be very sweet because our banana pudding is already sweet. And I'm also going to add just a couple of drops of banana extract because I want my whipped cream to be banana flavored also, but you could use vanilla or nothing. Okay, our whipped cream is ready, and I'm going to go ahead and top our puddings. Okay, now for a final flourish, I am going to garnish mine. You don't have to do this, but of course I have a food channel, so I'm going to garnish mine. And it is very nice if you were going to be using it for an after dinner dessert, if you were entertaining or something like that. I'm just putting 1 piece of banana in the center. And then I'm also going to take a vanilla wafer and also put it on top. And then there will be no doubt at all what you are serving is banana pudding. So there they are. Our beautiful, sugar-free, low-carb banana puddings. And we are going to let these sit for just a minute, and then we are going to have a taste test by CJ. Here it is, our sugar-free, low-carb banana pudding. Here's CJ.
I don't know if people even know what that was from. I guess our audience might. This was really good, really creamy. I was super excited when you mentioned it, I don't know, months ago. And I was surprised when you actually made it the other day, kind of just trying it out. I like it. I think people will like it. As you said in the video, people can use, if they want to make their own pudding, they can do that. They can do that. They can do anything they want. But this is a low carb dessert, not keto. So I'm sure the keto police may be having a fit, but it is what it is. And we're not gonna eat these every night or every day. But, and by the way, you don't have to have the bananas in it. But I think all of it put together is a really nice treat. And I'm not concerned about, I don't know, 1/8 of a banana.
5 slices of banana.
Right, I'm not concerned about that. Thanks, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.